Greetings, everyone. It's Kim Hong here. Today, I will be sharing with you guys a trade idea with a potential profit of 250 pips. Without further ado, let's jump in. Aussie francs, U-turn at 1 year low. Okay, so basically, right, Aussie francs have been trading pretty much to the downside. Okay, and then last Friday, it actually hit a 1 year low, okay, which I'll be showing you guys later on over at the chart. All right, so it actually hit a 1 year low, which is close to the 0.64 handle. All right, and then it made a U-turn. Okay, it made a U-turn because, okay, first of all, early on this week on Monday, all right, the White House chief medical advisor Anthony Fauci actually mentioned that the preliminary data, okay, of the Omicron variant of the COVID virus actually looks promising. Okay, there's some form of obviously optimism coming out from the set of data that they have collected so far. All right, so it's actually a good thing to hear. All right, so it may be that, I mean, I'm not sure what kind of good impact it's going to have. All right, but at least it let us know more about the virus in terms of its transmittability, okay, transmittability, and the how fatal, how deadly the virus is, and so on and so forth. All right, and then I think shortly after, okay, I think a couple of days later, I think it was yesterday, okay, that and there's this news that was released saying that for Pfizer vaccinations, okay, three jabs are required to actually sort of like ward off this Omicron variant. Okay, so it's also a positive news. All right, at least preliminary data. Okay, based on preliminary data, three jabs are required to actually gain a good resistance against the Omicron variant. All right. So that's the COVID side of things, okay? And then on Tuesday, like I've went through during the currency call already, all right? The RBA held monetary policy unchanged, but then they, although they actually acknowledge that this Omicron variant is actually a potential uncertainty, all right? It can actually cause a potential uncertainty to the economic recovery and things like that, okay? The central bank, RBA, okay, still believe that it will not deter the economic recovery in Australia, okay? So this is actually good, all right? I mean, like I've said, it's just preliminary data, and I think it may be a bit early to actually conclude anything about the Omicron variant, but, based on past experience, like ever since COVID has been declared a global pandemic, all right, the RBA has been handling this issue pretty well, okay, and probably based on the past experience, the RBA just felt that it's unlikely that this Omicron variant is going to deter the economic recovery, all right? So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing is not directly related to Australia, but it's indirectly related, okay? So I think it was yesterday that this is Chinese trade balance data, okay, import-export data coming in, and then it actually showed that the Chinese import of coal, okay, was actually has hit the highest level in November, all right, which is actually the highest level for the year 2021, for this whole year so far, or this year so far, not whole yet. I mean, we still have 1 more month to go, right? So, which is very good, okay, because Australia is the largest exporter of coal to China, right? So if let's say China were to actually import more and more coal, then guess who's going to benefit more, right? Australia, for sure, right? The country's revenue is going to increase because of this more exports of coal, natural resource to China. Okay, so it actually has a positive impact on the Australian dollar. Now, moving on to the chart, okay, now this trade idea is based on a daily time frame, all right? So let me just put a vertical line. So this vertical line over here, okay, that actually marks out this super long bearish 100 pip bearish candle of Aussie francs. was actually last Friday, okay, December the 3rd. All right. So last Friday, it ended lower and then coming close to the 0.64 handle. All right, which is close to the low 1-year low. Let me just switch to weekly chart and you will know, you can see clearly. So the last time we actually traded that low, okay, it's actually back in, right, like November, October, end of October, okay, end of October, beginning of November, which is pretty much a 1-year low, okay. So yeah, last Friday it actually came down to this level, and then starting from Monday on, okay, which is starting from here, and here I would say that is the, yes, December 6th, okay. Starting from the Monday candle onwards, we see that there's actually a bullish candle, a rebound, okay, from the 1-year low area, all right. So Monday and then Tuesday and then Wednesday this candle starts getting smaller and smaller, okay. But at the moment, as of now, it's still positive on the Australian dollar, okay? And hence, we see a strengthening of the Aussie dollar against the safe haven currency, Switzerland francs, okay? So with that, all right, with that, I will be looking for buying opportunities, okay? So at the moment, all right, price is actually around this fall. Yeah, pretty much around this 0.66 handle, okay? It's actually testing to break above. Okay, I mean, normally when when prices come close to round levels, round figures, key levels, key handles, psychological levels, handles, and things like that, right? Basically, the whole number price level, okay? There tends to be a bit of hesitation, okay? There tends to be a hesitation, and more conviction may actually be needed in order for prices to break above or below those round figure levels, okay? At the moment, it's 0.66, okay? So you can see that, for this candle, let me just get my lines back, okay? For this candle that's been marked by this vertical yellow line, okay? The candle actually gotten smaller, right? And then today, at the moment, it's still like indecisive, but we know, or we can see that it's actually, at the 0.66 handle, okay? This blue horizontal line over here, all right? Now, in a scenario whereby it breaks above this line, okay, I'll be looking for a buy at 0.664, okay? And my stop loss, all right, would be below this 1-year low, okay, which is at the 0.639 level, okay? 0.639 level will be my stop loss. And it's actually a 250 pip stop loss, all right? Quite wide, yes, because this is, I would say it's more like a swing kind of a trade, all right? It's not going to be like a 1 or 2 days kind of thing. It may actually go for like 1 or 2 weeks, all right? And we'll see how it goes, all right? When it triggers. And then our take profit level, okay, will be at 0.689. Okay, yes, 0.689, which is also a 250 pips take profit level, okay? So it's a 1:1 risk to reward ratio, all right? At the moment, personally, I feel that the Aussie dollar is still quite bullish, okay? Of course, due to the 3 main reasons that I've highlighted earlier, all right? As of now, okay, since it's December, the RBA has already just finished its meeting. Okay, the next meeting will be on January 31st, okay? So quite a bit of time until then, all right? So in the meantime, I will pay attention to the how this whole Omicron variant unfolds, more I'll be waiting for more updates, okay, from the medical experts in terms of on this whole COVID Omicron issue, all right? So COVID is one thing to pay attention to. Another one to pay attention to is the China Evergrande saga, okay, the Chinese second largest property developer in China, okay, Evergrande. So at the moment, okay, the whole Evergrande saga is still quite positive, all right? They have been, managed to pay off the interest due, okay, to their bond holders, and we'll just have to keep waiting for the next deadline for the bonds interest to be paid, okay, before we know if there's any potential change of events, I would say. Okay. As of now, everything looks good, and I'm still bullish on the Australian dollar. Okay, hence I'll be looking for buying opportunities on the Aussie francs. And for the past 2 trade ideas as well, I've been sharing on just buying Aussie against other pairs. All right, I mean other currencies. Okay, other major currencies. So yeah, if this trade idea were to be triggered, I will update you guys as usual in the our Ecofin, our traders trading community. Okay, Ecofin platform. All right. And then we'll see how things unfold, and then I'll update you guys again. All right. So with that, I've come to the end of my sharing today. And what else do I have? Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Okay. So take care for now. Trade safe, and I'll see you guys in the currency call tomorrow. Bye-bye.